Dad, can you change my light today? Dad, can you change my light today? Dad, can you change my light today?
So Sam says to me, "Well, can we please change the light in my room?" And I don't really understand why. It's a very nice light. It looks like a plane. It's made of plexiglass, and we got it for him when he was just a small baby because we thought it really was cute to have in a boy's room. And it is, it's a nice light, but it's no longer something that he wants, and he's been asking to change it. So here we go, let's change it. Let's head down to the circuit breaker box and we'll turn off the power.
It's off!
So the ceiling in here is not very high. I could pretty much reach the ceiling on my own. But you need to have the right tools. You need to be prepared, as you saw with my assortment of tools like surgical instruments laid out just ready for me to go. So now I got this great ladder here. Let me take this and put this into position. So I've loosened up the plane so it comes down a little bit. I'm still trying to get this all the way. I could loosen this one the same. This is probably where the wires are running because that's how the bulb gets its power. But this in the middle is really tight. I'm having some trouble getting it off. It's just a little knob that holds that plate on the ceiling. So that's what I'm working on right now. There they are. Aha. All right. They're connected up above the plate. So now I gotta work on getting this off. So now this little knob is starting to turn. There we go. We've got our plane removed from the ceiling. And as you might have noticed, I haven't electrocuted myself. There's my trusty assistant getting up there, trying to see if he could electrocute himself. Good thing I turned off the power. Go ahead, you can lick the wires now. So that's pretty cool. All right, so we gotta hang that up there. These wires have to come down through this little piece of threaded pipe. It's very commonly seen in lamps and chandeliers. Sure there's a name for it. So sometimes it's really helpful to use glasses. So I use these clicks. Not only are they good the way they go together, but if you don't want to lose them, you can just put them up somewhere like that because they have magnets. I can reattach this bar like that. Woohoo! That is awesome. So I have this drill. I have a few. It's not my favorite, but what I really like about it is it's got a light. So I'm gonna start to attach the wires, and my trusty assistant is gonna keep this from hitting the ground. So I have this decorative piece here, and this has to go on first, and it's got a little hole in it, and I'm gonna thread the wires right through there. This is made to screw right onto that threaded piece. Actually, there's a nut that threads on. But you know what the problem is? I haven't put the ceiling plate on. So if I want to have to undo everything, I just keep going this way. Those of you at home who might have noticed that mistake. Okay, so now I've cut my wire, and you can see it's a whole lot shorter. And I use my Himagubawaba. I don't know, some people call it like a wire cutter to do this. But this area up here, what I'm realizing now is that I was premature to run these wires down out of the little threaded pipe. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to run all these up through it and then do the splicing around it. So what I did was I removed this from the top. Here's the top of the light fixture, the decorative piece here, the other decorative piece here, and then this is the threaded pipe that goes into this cross plate. And now that I've got this all up here, I'm gonna reattach this and connect these. So let's do some reattachment. Yeah! So once again, I put it up there without the plate. So I'm putting one of these pigtail holders, wire nuts, whatever you call them, on the one. I seem to have lost one, so let me see if I have one over here. Got a nice yellow one. I don't know if you can see that. Nice and yellow. Oh yeah, that goes out good. That goes out so good. Now, let's wrap our ground. I've got this threaded up. All right, so now we have the light in place. The cover plate is up there. It's all wired. We need some light bulbs. So go ahead and open up those light bulbs, please. So now I'm back at the circuit breaker box and I'm going to just flip this over. Now for the big test!
Oh, it's bright. My God. Wow. Okay, well, I've got a bright room now. Go. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Jordan, Sam. No, we're not putting this on.